Welcome back, Deep Divers. Today we're tackling something a little different.
Oh, going off the map, are we? I like it.
Well, sort of. We got a letter from a listener, and it's a situation, to say the least.
Intrigued? Do tell.
Okay, so our listener is worried about their Lord Commander. They've seen him around town with, shall we say, ladies of the tavern, and he's been gone from home more often than not.
Matters of the heart, and perhaps a bit of courtly intrigue.
It's giving, is it just me, or is something seriously off? Vibes, right?
Understandably, trust is the bedrock of any relationship, especially when you factor in the weight of leadership, the pressures of command.
And we always talk about communication being key, but like, how do you even bring that up?
It's a delicate dance. It's easy to assume the worst. But, Lord Commanders, they live in a world of whispers and shadows.
Makes you think of that story about Emperor Frederick and his falconer, doesn't it?
Go on, remind me.
So Frederick, he's convinced no one respects him for him, just for the crown. He tells this to his falconer, his most trusted confidant. The falconer, to prove him wrong, disguises himself as a nobody, tries to get an audience, turned away instantly. Point being, sometimes those in power, they have to operate with secrecy. It's lonely at the top, as they say.
A king's burden. Duty and desire, they often pull in opposite directions.
Still, doesn't make it less suspicious when it's your Lord Commander, you know.
True. And this is where things get tricky. Going in, guns blazing, could backfire spectacularly, especially if these tavern visits really are just, shall we say, strategic reconnaissance.
So what's a worried listener to do? Play Spymaster themselves.
Subtlety is key. Instead of outright asking about the tavern, look for hints in his schedule, his conversations. Does he mention meetings, new developments at court?
So it's all about reading between the lines, those little tells.
Precisely. And don't discount the power of what's not said.
Oh, that's so true. Reminds me of this one time I was getting a piece of jewelry appraised, and something felt off. The jeweler, he kept avoiding eye contact. Turned out, my gut was right. He was trying to swatch out a gemstone.
Intuition is a powerful tool. It's about balancing those gut feelings with careful observation.
So for our listener, it's about channeling their inner Sherlock. And if those alarm bells are still clanging, well, that's when a heart-to-heart is in order. Direct, but compassionate.
Because ultimately, love without trust, it's like a castle built on sand bound to crumble.
Powerful image right there.
Yeah.
Listener, you've given us a lot to ponder today. Sometimes the hardest truths to face are the ones closest to home.
They are indeed. But with a little empathy, a dash of intuition, hopefully some clarity can be found.
Couldn't said it better myself. To our listener, we're wishing you all the best. Remember, you deserve honesty and respect, no matter who holds the seat of power in your life. Until next time, Deep Divers.